Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Caseyleighreiki. I am Casey, kind of obvious. Today we're going to be doing a general reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I'm just going to get right into the spiel for you guys, get it over with. Energy's fluid, it's not linear, so the things that I'm talking about could be past, present, or future tense. If it resonates, fantastic. If it doesn't, just throw it out. It's not your message this time, and that's totally okay. It's also very possible that you could resonate with some pieces, and some pieces you don't. That's also fine. Don't make it fit, please. It's never a good situation when you make it fit, okay? As far as masculine and feminine goes, when I say those terms, I'm speaking just on energies. I'm not speaking about gender or sex specific. If I am, of course I'll let you guys know, which honestly I don't generally pick up on that. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. Let's see, what else? Cross watchers, you're more than welcome here. If I am saying Cancer and you're thinking, no, actually it's the other way around, switch your roles. Do what you will. If it resonates, it resonates. It doesn't matter which direction it resonates in, okay? Like I said, energy is fluid, so it's not perfectly linear. It doesn't fit into a box. And we all have masculine and feminine within each of us, which also adds into, energy being fluid, like I was saying. If you are interested in a personal reading or any of my other social media stuff, the link for those, as well as link for my website, everything's in the description box below. So I was literally picking up my deck to do a different reading. Can't even make it up. And I heard Cancer. Like, Cancer. Every time I would try to say the name of a different sign, it was like I got like overrided by Cancer. I'm like, okay, well, you guys are pulling at me and it is your season, so I can't really deny you guys of that reading, okay? So this is going to be for July 2020. For my Cancers. Let's see. What all messages do we have for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Check your other placements as well was something I forgot to mention. So sometimes your rising sign, your moon sign, your Venus sign, they can all just affect you differently or more intensely depending on what's happening astrologically. Like, it feels definitely like you guys have something to say and have something to talk about or that you want to talk about. I feel an anxious energy, but it doesn't have to be bad. It's just kind of like adrenaline, very high energy. So it could be that you guys are just excited to talk about something or excited to say something, but it feels like a friend coming to you and literally being like, oh my god, guess what? We have to talk about this, or you'll never believe what happened to me the other day. That's what it feels like. But again, we're going to take a look. We're going to find out. Let's do two more. So Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for July 2020. Whoops. One more. Sorry, I know it's annoying. Okay. I know the lighting is kind of gloomy, but my apartment is blocked by this giant tree, so I have minimal light in here today. But anyways, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Wow, we have the World, so that's beautiful energy. Love that. The World is not just an ending of a cycle, it's the culmination of everything. I feel like you guys have really wrapped up something really big and it feels so good. It feels like an accomplishment or an achievement or just something that feels, just so good. It feels so good. I really like this. And all the blue on here for some reason is definitely reminding me of you guys. Very Cancerian energy, very blue, ocean, tranquil, peace, just very watery. And you do have 8 of Wands on the bottom, also followed by, wow, Ace of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. Followed by this King of Wands. Who is that? So what I get from this alone is just that you have, I'm going to take all of these, honestly. So there is an opportunity coming in very quickly to you, or you are approaching an opportunity very quickly here. 8 of Wands is fast forward motion. I always refer to it to when you are pulling back on a bow, letting go, and you release that arrow. It's like that, really quick energy, right? quick action oriented here. I feel like you're physically almost or energetically like moving at a high pace. It could be like vibrating at like a higher frequency, but this is very quick. So either you're approaching the ending very quickly to something here, right? And then that's followed by this Ace of Pentacles, which is like at the same time, like very quickly wrap it up and open a new one. Especially with like, this also gets me for some reason too. It's like the circular like imagery here, you know, a cycle close, a new one opening. So I feel like the circle imagery to me is it's a completion. It is very cyclical. It is I'm getting like karma, like completing just something very big. Something has come to completion. And it's exciting for you because you know that when you close out this one thing, that there will be something so beautiful coming in afterwards, an opportunity of stability or some sort of new opportunity with money or some sort of foundation there for you. I feel like they're showing me someone like walking down the street and like finding like a nickel or a penny or something. It's like that moment of like, oh, that's cool, or like, oh, like good luck, or you know, if you find a penny head side up, you like pick that up off the ground, and then it's almost like it has this like effect, like it's like you start this domino effect or like chain reaction type of situation where you pick up that penny or that nickel or something, and then something else good happens to you, and then you know, again, that like string of events, and then something else happens and something else happens and something else happens, and you're like, wow, this is almost like it's kind of like meant to be, like I'm in the right place at the right time. Oh, the chills. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you guys are in like the right place at the right time. Like it's this weird alignment of all these energies for you. There's doors opening up because you have taken it upon yourself to close one door, and that has created this effect to open up all these others. It's this domino ripple effect, snowball effect, where it's one thing after the other. And I feel like one of those things is possibly a new relationship, honestly, because so this here, this King of Wands here, it could be fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but Two of Cups. I mean, this is a soulmate relationship, so you could be finding a soulmate in your life, and it doesn't have to be romantic. Soulmates can be friendship, platonic as well, but I feel like, again, you close this one door, and it's like this like beautiful like filling up of like your soul, these things just that are meant for you were almost being like held back, kind of like a dam, and then you closed up that cycle, and it was just like quickly, like things just happened, they just came into place for you. It's beautiful. So I feel like this person might be someone who fell into place for you. This beautiful Two of Cups energy, it's like this relationship or possible relationship, whether romantic or not, it's just kind of sitting there for you. Two of Cups is generally romantic, so I'm just going to call it like that. Could be always, like I said, vice versa, or reversed, or what have you. But I just feel like things are just going so well for you. Like, this feels so nice and so happy. I think you've done a lot of, like, work and healing, and you kind of, like, close that, and then it was just like, boop, ready to go. Here's the next thing for you, and you're like, holy, oh my God. All right. Wow. Oh my goodness. This is very interesting. I feel like you guys might have some options here. Like, some of you, I feel like, I mean, and again, this could be just a small message for a couple of you, but like a handful of you. But I feel like you guys might have options, and it's making you feel like so much better about yourself. I mean, like, you know, sometimes we have those like ego moments. We're all human. About like I'm wanted, like you're feeling really good in your own skin, and it could be just because, you know, it's Cancer season. But the card that fell out here is the King of Pentacles. So this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with this earth energy here, and it falls under the Eight of Wands the way I have this set up. So either, again, this could be another person coming in very quickly to you. For some of you, I almost feel like you're being like fought over. Or maybe not so much as fought over, but again, you have like multiple suitors. And then at the bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles. So this is a very clear match. It could also be you are embodying that energy of the King of Wands and going after what you want too, because you're feeling more confident. That's what this is. This is confidence. This is a bright beam of consciousness. And again, it could be just because you're in your like home energy. So, I mean, that makes sense. But King and Queen of Pentacles here, there is a new opportunity to have like a beautiful connection. King and Queen of Pentacles are both people who are very abundant. They're very nurturing. It's like pre-Empress energy. Abundant, they're nurturing. The Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles both here have that squirrel, which I feel like is almost like it kind of reminds me of like a bunny, like very spring-like, fast-moving energy. Again, kind of like hoarding these like acorns. Like they're very quick. They're very quick, and when they know what they want, like they find an acorn, run up the tree, put it away, come back, grab another one. So I feel like it's efficiency. That's what I'm looking for. It's like confidence and efficiency here, which is very interesting. Look, we do have the Two of Swords at the bottom, which tells me that there is a choice. There's definitely a choice that needs to be made. It could totally be between two people. All right, let's see what else we got. Interesting. Yeah, very confident, very efficient. Whoa. Okay, that was rude, but we'll take it. So Six of Wands. Beautiful. This is like recognition, and that's what it is. I feel like something has happened where it has increased your confidence and your like self-esteem. You feel so good about yourself and in your own skin here, and that's creating this success and this victory for you. It's like people are seeing that. People are seeing how beautiful your energy is, and I feel like you're just very glowy and you're warm and you're like yes, like you're so excited, and again, you feel great. The energy feels so good, and I feel like it's bringing the Six of Wands, which is like victory and recognition. You're like, people are noticing you, being like, wow, like you look really good, or maybe I haven't seen you in a while, but you know, you look beautiful. Like I'm hearing beautiful very specifically. You look beautiful. You look glowy. You look like fresh. You look like, you just look, I don't know, it's like you have this radiance about you. And then we do have the Wheel of Fortune here at the bottom, which is all about cycles, very cyclical energy here. It's also about karma, which is why, I mean, having the wheel and the world is very similar. It's like I said, like reaping what you sow, like good karma. I feel like you're being repaid for something. And then underneath that, you do have the sun, which is beautiful. This is Leo energy, but it's like karma's being repaid in a beautiful way that it's very like, it's joyful, it makes you happy, like you are being repaid like in good karma. I feel like, you know, I feel like the universe or spirit or what have you is just like well on your side. And yeah, the energy feels so good. It feels beautiful. What else do we have here? What are the messages you have for Cancer? It's too many. Because the Six of Wands is underneath this King of Wands, if the King of Wands is a person, this person in particular is recognizing you. They are very attracted to you. Very attracted to you. And they're just taking note. They're taking notice of you. Like, wow, you look so good. Like, or I haven't seen you in a minute. Like, you look great. What else is going on for my Cancers? Interesting, we don't have any other cards. All right. It was very concise and to the point. Now I just got nothing. Okay. Stick with me, stick with me. They'll come out eventually. What messages do we have for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Yep. Well, there it is. The Strength at the bottom, and we have the Sun again underneath. This is both Leo energy here. And Seven of Cups. I feel like there's some sort of breakthrough where there's a lot of confusion before, and it literally feels like the sun or some sort of light making its way through like early morning fog. Like it cuts through it. Oops. Look at this. The Wheel of Fortune again. Like I was just looking at that, and now here it is. And it falls underneath the Two of Cups for me to tell me that whatever it is that's coming into you, this relationship, even if you have to choose between two people, I feel like both of them are really good candidates. They're both good suitors for you. They match your energy well. They're good for you. But whatever's coming to you, again, it's karma. It's almost like a debt being repaid, or a debt being paid, rather. It's definitely good energy. I feel like, once again, that good karma is on your side. Take advantage of that. Like, don't get bogged down by things. This is the perfect time for you to take advantage of that energy. Wow, that is a lot. I guess we'll take it. Six of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. That's that balance. Bringing good karma, balancing out the scales. There's justice being had here. I feel like just things are going in your favor. This is so wild. Wow, we have the Lovers and we have the Devil, which is very interesting here. So the Lovers is Gemini energy, the Devil is Capricorn. It doesn't have to be, but I feel like there could be something that you let go of first, and that's how we got to that World energy, is because you closed the door to something that I feel like maybe you were meaning to close it, or you had thought about it for a really long time, and my cat's here to say hello, and it was just something that needed to be closed, and you hadn't done it for whatever reason, and then it finally came down to the point where you did, and you closed that door, you closed that cycle with the world, you closed things up. It's like literally we've gone around the world, so now it's time to just move on. So I feel like, yeah, there was, the Lovers is also, I mean, with Gemini is about two sides, oh my God, two sides to the same, like, coin, you know, it's about making the right choice, making the good choice, the one that's right for you. So we can really talk about hard choices, not just any, but something that takes a lot of thought, a lot of processing, a lot of mental capacity. I mean, Gemini is air energy. So I feel like it's something that took a lot of time and energy. You had to really sit down, you had to feel it out, you had to think about it. It wasn't a quick decision. And so the Devil coming out alongside it is almost like you had to make a really big choice to look at something and say, yes, this is toxic for me. It could have been like a codependency issue. It could just been not so great energy, something that you felt really unhealthily attached to. It didn't bring you joy. And I felt like, whether it's a situation or a person, it was like, yeah, you know, it's time. Like, I feel like it's just, yeah, it's time. Like, you've had some time to think about it, and you're like, all right, we can't think about it anymore. Let's take action. And, you know, Mars has gone into Aries, so it's in its home planet of being very motivated to not just do that thinking, but really to take action, to really put forth some sort of, you know, plan, or put something in place where it's not just sitting on stuff and thinking about it. You really are like, yep, we sat here for long enough. It's time for me to just wrap it up. Very interesting. Look at that. And then Ace of Cups, beautiful. So aces are new beginnings as well. And Eight of Pentacles. I feel like what this was that you had to work really hard to let go of whatever this was with the Devil. There's something that was, most likely it was a person, an unhealthy attachment to an individual, or maybe it could be vice versa. They had an unhealthy attachment to you. But here with the Ace of Cups and Eight of Pentacles, it's like, you know, it's taken me a long time. It's taken me a lot of effort and energy, persistence here to really carve out what I want and to go after it. And that's what I think this is that you had thought about it before, but now you're taking the action to go after it. And that's what probably like the excitement is about, is like, Yeah, look at that, 9 of Pentacles. This is single energy, being very abundant in yourself, good on your own. You can provide for yourself. Like, you're good doing your own thing. And that's what I think this is. It literally is, I ended a cycle with someone that was not healthy for me, and it took a long time, and like, I'm proud of myself. That's what I feel like. You're excited and you're proud of yourself, and that's why it's like, as soon as this karma comes into play, you close that door, you do what's right, you make that important decision, and the other things that are meant for you that truly will make you happy, those brand new opportunities. I mean, you have Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups, brand new opportunities with love, with stability, with foundation. So it's like, you know, you close that cycle with that person, and life just rewards you with all the most beautiful things. Again, we end on Strength and Sun. And you guys just saw me shuffling. That's insane to me. 5 of Swords here kind of popped out. So I feel like with this energy, it's a matter of, you know, I'm getting that whatever you had let go, you kind of realize like what, like, why? Why am I, you know, still here? It was a matter of like, what am I doing? It's just what it feels like. Like, why am I fighting this? Like, it's kind of like you had a moment to be like, oh, why have I been doing this for so long? Let's see if I can get one more. The 5 of Swords can definitely talk about fighting a battle that kind of has no end, that you kind of like, you got yourself into this type of mess, and you're just kind of like, you're outnumbered in a way. Like, everyone else is like, no, like, we're not doing that. Like, we've lost so much, and you're like still going at it. It's kind of like what it feels like. And I think that's just where you might have been previously, because the Wheel of Fortune, you know, you might have been stuck. But that's what it is you've got unstuck, which is, you know, really great. So I have 3 of Cups here, Page of Pentacles, beautiful. This is a new opportunity to go out, have fun, rejoice, to celebrate, be with your friends, be with your close circle. And it opens up again. We have Ace of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles. So it's kind of like slowly working your way back up to a foundation that, you know, it holds you, it suits you, it is, it's been almost like a long time coming. And again, that's what I mean. Like, you're proud. You're so excited and you're proud. Hey, I did this thing. You know, look at me go. I love that. And look at that. Justice at the bottom. Balancing more scales here. Alongside Temperance and 3 of Swords. You had to balance out that heartache and get some healing. Temperance is, I don't know if I said that, but Sagittarius energy. There was, you know, you needed to heal, but it was almost like you can't heal in the same place that, you know, you can't heal in the same environment that made you sick, I think is the way that I had originally heard that. You can't heal in a place that does not allow for it. You know, you had to clear up that energy. You had to clear up that space. And I think that's why you're just so happy, is you're like, I did it. Like, I cleared something for myself, and it's like just a weight off your shoulders, off your chest. It's beautiful. So now we're going to go into this Oracle deck, Twin Flame Journey Oracle by Mystic Moon here. I want to see if we can maybe get some cards on the King of Pentacles, King of Wands. Because to me, I mean, it seems like 2 different people. You could just be embodying that King of Wands, because we did have the King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. But let's see what's going on. Yeah, the more I look at it, the more I feel like that King of Wands is you. Because that's someone who knows what they want, they take action towards it, and they get it. Someone who really puts their mind to it and is like, you know what, I'm having that no matter what. Adapt, overcome, like, just absolute motivation and drive, like, very confident. And that's what I feel like it was, the confidence. That's what that was. That fire sign quality and energy of being just so confident and so, like, just revved up, like, ready to go for that next thing. Okay, what more messages do we have for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What messages do we have for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. July 2020. Wow, look at, see? Cycles. Beautiful. It's exactly what I was saying. Cycles here, especially with Wheel of Fortune. And with the World, really. With the both of these. This is very cyclical. Look at this. This is very cyclical. Ending a very huge cycle here. Positive karma, wheel moving forward, moving towards the future and progression. And again, cycles. And you see you have the moon here, and that's very Cancerian energy. So again, yes, very cyclical. You ended a big cycle for yourself. A big cycle for yourself here. Yeah, I feel like with the way she's holding this behind her back too, it was almost like holding this away, trying not to face it, and then you just kind of realize you had to. Which, you know, it is what it is. And then we have vibrations here. This is beautiful. This is helping you. You can't, like I said, you can't vibrate higher or change your frequency in the same setting that makes you unable to. And then you also have fear on the bottom as well. I feel like that's what it was. You were afraid. You were afraid for this, you know, next cycle. Like, what is it going to bring for me? And that's, you know, look at that. Purge, and the imagery is water, which definitely reminds me of you guys, obviously. Cancerian energy. There's a lot of water here. There's a lot of water here. I love it. Like the Ace of Cups, we have the Two of Cups there. We got the Three of Cups. And now we have Purge here. There's a lot of just beautiful energy. And I feel like that's what this is. You had to purge the fear itself. You had to purge this person out of your life, or could be a situation. I just think it's a person. You had to really purge that out of your life. You had to just clear space. It's like spring cleaning. Like, you just had to clear it out. And once you got the confidence to put down that fear and say, you know what, screw it. I've been doing this long enough, I'm just going to take the action that I've been waiting to do. You know what I mean? Like, once you guys finally did that, it was like, oh, it vibrates so much higher. It's beautiful. Oh, look at that family. This also reminds me of Cancer very much so here as well. I feel like you're going to really put your free time and energy into your family and even your friends here. And that's what makes you feel good. Again, very Cancerian. You are going to be spending a lot of time with your family over the summer. I feel like there's lots of like events or get-togethers, like cookouts, things of that nature. You're really taking this time to connect more deeply with your family, and I think your family helps you heal. Very important to you. So I feel like, again, this is going to be an ample time to do that now because you've cleared space. You can fill it with something more beautiful. And then we have Guide. And we have Muse. That's perfect. I think that normally I would say this might be like another person. Cats playing with bells in the background. Normally I would say it would be another person or a romantic partner here. But I feel like your family, like your loved ones, your family, your friends, they are your guide and your muse, where you're like, this is the type of environment that I want. This is the type of environment that I want to create here with this guide and the muse. It's like you're shining a light on this, and it's really highlighting what else is going on in your life or what you want to attract into your life, where you're like, you know, my family is so important to me. I want to recreate this beautiful like family dynamic. I want to create this, you know, family like feeling and energy. I feel like that's what's helping you here. Your family is helping you be guided in the direction of healing, of love, because they are showing you what it feels like to be truly unconditionally loved. And you're like, absolutely, like, if I don't feel like this around this person, then I don't want it. It's not meant for me. I love that. It's very beautiful. Let's see if we have anything else for you guys. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Oh, that is a lot. You know what? Let's do, I want to focus on this King, Queen of Pentacles here, actually. So we'll do that really quick, and then I'll wrap that up for you guys. All right, tell me about the King and Queen of Pentacles, please, for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. That could, Again, the Queen of Pentacles also reminds me of a very motherly figure as well. Let's see what else we got. I can't stop staring at this. Getting Queen of Pentacles here. For some of you, I feel like you want to be parents, and that's why this is very important. You want to be parents, and you want to be good parents with whomever you meet, your future wife, husband, what have you. You want to mimic that beautiful relationship that your parents had in your family. And that's why your family, for some of you, is this muse. It's because they are the example of what you want to be for your children. That's so cute. Wow. And we have mute. So I feel like there definitely may be times where your feelings might get the best of you here. But don't let it, because this person will be coming into your life for sure. Like, this is a beautiful, beautiful relationship. And now that you've cleared all that space, it has room to flourish. Oh, this is regret. Interesting. So this King or Queen of Pentacles, although I feel like it's the King and you're actually the Queen here. Again, gender is not important. The King of Pentacles might be someone who you were with in the past, and they're now seeing you as this like Queen of Pentacles energy, someone who could be a mother, someone who could be a parent, someone who could nurture their children, provide comfort and stability, provide, I'm getting like that shoulder to lean on. It's just filled with unconditional love. And I feel like for some of you, that's why this mute and regret is happening, because you might have been in separation with this person here. And the regret comes in because I feel like if that person had left you, or even if it's the other way around, there was regret over the way that it happened, that it played out. And so I feel like the connection, there was no communication, or there was minimal communication, or maybe there was an unexpected stop in communication. But I feel like the regret is because they wish that it ended differently, and they might see you differently now. That's why they might be, ooh, my left ear is ringing like crazy. Yeah, so I feel like whoever this person is, like I was saying in the beginning of the reading, they're now recognizing you and seeing your energy and saying, oh my God, like you look beautiful, you look radiant, you're glowing, like you just look so happy, you look so wonderful. Let's see, forgiveness. I feel like this person sees this and they want to approach you, but they're like, will you forgive me? Like, will you be angry at me still? Will you accept me if I express myself to you? So if they do even hit you up and say, hey, you look great, like, are you gonna be like, get the hell away from me? You know what I mean? Settling. I feel like of this person thought that they were settling before, like with you, and they may have undermined the connection. But again, now they're just seeing, I feel like, what's happening. They're seeing how you've changed and how, you've grown, and this person could be the mother, father of my children. Like, why did I not do something? Like, I'm hearing like, why did I let you go? And this person is very regretful for their behavior and their actions, and they're kind of realizing like, oh my God, wow, like now they see you in a completely different light, and it's so very like white and golden and beautiful, very healing energy. They see you as this person who you could be their muse as well. We have mask at the bottom here and contemplation. So I feel like this person's contemplating, like exposing themselves and being like, hey, I screwed up. They're contemplating, do I come forward and do I say this? They want to be vulnerable and open, but they also don't want to screw it up. They want to reach out to you possibly, or communicate to you, like at least like, yeah, like I settled for something else and I shouldn't have. But they're unsure of how you're going to take it, of how you're going to receive it. Oh, wow. This is quite a lot. Wow. I'm going to take them. So compromise here on the divine feminine. So whichever side this is, whichever one is the divine feminine, I think she needs to be open-minded here. And I think if it's you and you are the divine feminine here, that you're willing to compromise. You're willing to be open-minded. You have gone through a lot, you've changed a lot, you've like upgraded, kind of gone through ascension quite a bit. And your energy is just very different. So I feel like now you might look at this and be like, oh, okay, like I can see that, or oh, I didn't think about that, or something of that nature. And then we have grief and we have summer. So I feel like possibly this summer, this person might, come forward and say, yeah, like I, kind of really screwed up and now I'm just seeing you differently. I'm seeing you as someone who is very nurturing and beautiful and motherly and, what have you. Or summer could be important in some other aspect, take it how it resonates there. But I do have, wow. Yeah, wow. Look at this. We have reinvention and we have divine masculine. So that kind of confirms for me that whoever's watching this, I feel like you are the feminine. Take it how it resonates. Switch it if you must. Oh, excuse me. Well, divine feminine is willing to compromise and open her mind here, and this divine masculine is trying to reinvent himself. That's what this is. He is trying to reinvent himself by coming forward, by being vulnerable, by, apologizing or just expressing himself in some way, shape, or form. I feel like there's a lot of effort being put in by this masculine where he is really trying his damnedest to do right by you. And he views you as someone who, and don't take this the wrong way, and it's not meant to be offensive, but maybe perhaps he didn't take you seriously as much as he does now. So now it's like, it's this reinvention of himself because of now he has this new perspective and new view on you, okay? Wow. Fifth dimension. You guys are very connected and now he sees that. That is very beautiful. I'm going to leave that there. I think that's wonderful for you guys, honestly. You and this person are very connected, and this divine masculine is trying to, this could also be very twin flame, because divine masculine and feminine is twin flame for me. But these two are coming together or trying to come together, and I think the feminine here has softened a lot, done a lot of compromising, done a lot of forgiveness, and maybe that separation was needed in order for that to happen, So I think there is a coming together on the way for you guys. Don't take my word for it. You never know. Everyone has free will. But yeah, thank you guys so much for allowing me to read for you. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all of your support. If you resonate with this, drop a like, drop a comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you get all the other notifications for my videos. And I will see you guys next time. All right, bye.